Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. My name is Tia Goodson, Chief Marketing Officer of what is now Create Baltimore. It was my pleasure to lead the efforts in revitalizing a brand guide that was created back in 2022. With the help of our partners at Planet Agency, we reimagined a logo that fit the new energy of our organization. The anthem video we are about to show you was a labor of love from my Marcom team, Robyn, all artists involved, our amazing facilities team, the entire Create Baltimore staff, and our community partners who are featured. We hope you enjoy, and following the video, you will hear from our dedicated CEO, Robyn Murphy. Thank you.
Hey Baltimore, I'm Robyn Murphy, CEO of Create Baltimore.
You may have known us as the Baltimore Office of Promotion in the Arts, but this is a new day, a new chapter.
With renewed support from the city and the creative community, we needed a name and a look that matched our bold vision. Create is a verb, it's action, and our city is the canvas.
Just as you live Baltimore, just as you visit Baltimore, together we will create Baltimore.
Our mission hasn't changed, it's only grown stronger. We are the city's Arts Council. We fund, advocate, and amplify the work of artists and creative communities.
We open doors for Baltimore's largest pool of direct funding for artists, so you can dream big.
We've always been small but mighty, producing unforgettable events like Artscape, facilitating more than 250 murals across the city, elevating Baltimore talent to national platforms through the Sondheim Art Prize.
Managing spaces that define our city's spirit, like the Bromo-Seltzer Arts Tower and School 33, the Cloisters Castle, the Farmers Market, and the Top of the World at the Top of the World Trade Center.
These institutions honor our history and challenge us to reimagine what comes next. This is Baltimore,
where the power of art is the power of people. We think gritty is pretty, and creativity belongs to everyone.
We believe artists should thrive, not just survive.
Because art is the heartbeat of any city.
We are Create Baltimore, bringing into existence what draws people here and what makes them stay. Supporting those who shift culture, spark movements, and shape the future. This is what we do. This is who we are.
So now the question is, how will you create Baltimore?
Well, good morning. Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us here at the Top of the World. Before I begin, I just want to quickly draw your attention to this artwork that is behind me. We partnered with the Maryland Center for School Safety to exhibit the winners of this year's School Safety Art Showcase, all October long in conjunction with National Arts and Humanities Month. After the press conference, I hope you take a moment and just check out our young people's work throughout this beautiful gallery. The Top of the World truly has the best view in all of Baltimore. There is no better vantage point to see this city's beauty and its potential all at once. That's exactly what today is about. Today is about perspective, progress, and possibility. Today marks a new chapter for Baltimore's arts and culture community. The Baltimore Office of Promotion in the Arts, or BOPA as many have known us, is stepping forward as Create Baltimore. This new name better embodies our mission, our momentum, and our unwavering belief that creativity fuels a thriving city and a more connected world. It reflects how we've evolved into a more community-driven organization, one that is deeply connected to the artists and audiences that we serve. Art is not a luxury. It is a lifeline. Creative expression strengthens communities, fosters empathy, and helps us imagine what is possible. By reintroducing ourselves as Create Baltimore, we are reaffirming our role in ensuring that all Baltimoreans, artists, audiences, and neighborhoods have access to the inspiration and opportunity that creativity provides. The name Create Baltimore demonstrates action, collaboration, and conviction that when Baltimore's creatives thrive, we all rise. We don't just promote art, we help make it happen. Together with our city and funders and creative communities, we are building a stronger, more vibrant Baltimore, one where every mural, every performance, and every idea helps define our city as a destination for creativity and culture nationwide. Over the past year, we have put in the work to prepare for this transformation. We focused first on fiscal stability and elevating our programmatic delivery. We completed a comprehensive program and portfolio review, and we used that to develop the framework for Baltimore's first ever Arts Council plan, a blueprint for sustainable, equitable support of the arts. We also launched a trailblazing initiative, Artscape 365, which is a year-round approach to programming that brings the spirit and impact of Artscape into every neighborhood all year long. Under our Director of Community Engagement and Events, Daniela Grieman, we have rebuilt the Community Advisory Committee, which operates under a new set of core pillars designed to guide our work and to ensure that community voices are central to everything we do. At the same time, with the savvy leadership of our newly promoted Chief Marketing Officer, Tia Goodson, we've transformed how we communicate our work. We have strengthened our marketing and social media presence, deepened collaborations with artists and creative influencers, and as a result, we have seen major increases in both engagement and attendance across all of our programs and facilities. Attendance here at Top of the World, for example, is up nearly 40% from last year. And the farmers market has increased over a whopping 65% in that same time frame. Shout out to our facilities managers and directors for their hard work and operations to make sure that every visitor has a superior experience when visiting the city's jewels. We have also expanded our partnerships with organizations that share our belief in the power of art to transform lives. APG Federal Credit Union, for example, will support artists by investing directly in financial literacy and creative entrepreneurship. You will be able to see the work of Baltimore artists throughout their branches throughout Central Maryland. And Living Classrooms Foundation to collaborate on new opportunities for education and community connection. And we are excited to partner with our fellow quasi-agency, Visit Baltimore, in efforts to tell more positive stories and bring more people to Baltimore to beautify our city and engage local communities in both new and familiar ways. I also need to take a moment to thank Mayor Brandon Scott, who has been the ultimate co-collaborator. His vision for a city leading a truly transformative arts and culture ecosystem inspired this rebrand. Mayor Scott, thank you for your trust, for your partnership, and for your belief in what's possible when we invest in creatives. Thank you, Mayor Scott. As 2025 Sondheim Art Prize winner Amanda Lee Burnham said, when I gave her the award and she accepted it, in her speech she said, "There is no greater city in the world to be an artist than Baltimore." That is the spirit behind Create Baltimore. And finally, it is only fitting that we are here at the top of the world to share that we have reached an agreement in principle with the state of Maryland to continue to operate this space. As former Baltimore City Director of Real Estate Andy Frank said, and he's here today, thank you, the top of the world belongs to everyone. and we are thrilled to ensure that it will remain open to the public for years to come. I want to extend a heartfelt thanks to Governor Wes Moore and his executive staff, especially Manny Welsh, Senate President Bill Ferguson, Lindsey Jackson and the team at MOAs, Dana Moore and Calvin Young in the mayor's office, James Piper Bond from Living Classrooms Foundation, Councilman Zach Blanchard and Andy Frank, and so many others who poured into this and gave thoughtful attention to this beloved Baltimore landmark. And finally, thank you to our partners at the Maryland Port Authority. With this agreement, Create Baltimore can now begin to fundraise in earnest under our new Senior Director of Fundraising, Brenna O'Grady, to update the exhibits, to digitize the kiosks, and to expand the educational programming in partnership with Living Classrooms Foundation. Programming that will benefit every student across every school in the city of Baltimore and in every county in the state of Maryland. And now it is my pleasure to invite Baltimore City Mayor Brandon Scott to the podium for remarks.
Thank you, Robyn, and your entire team, and good afternoon, everybody. Good Ravens Monday, winning Monday morning. Amen. We off the snot and we still alive, so we can keep it going. Thank you, Robyn, for you and your team for wanting to do this, but also for making these exciting announcements happen. The Create Baltimore rebrand comes at an exciting time for our city. As you hear me say every day, our renaissance is here, Shalonda. Crime is down to levels that we have never seen on record. Our population is growing. Our economy is growing. And what we want to make sure is that when we're in the best possible position to continue that growth in a deep way that benefits all of our residents. Just like Live Baltimore encourages more folks to live in and move to Charm City, and this is my daily message, if you're living in another place and you're looking to move to a city where we respect everyone's rights, we want people to live and be themselves as long as they're not committing crimes, move to Baltimore. If you don't want to live in a city where someone can just like tear down stuff because he wakes up and wants to do that, to our folks in the South and DC, move to Baltimore. If you want to live in a city that still has this original culture, move to Baltimore. But and also like Visit Baltimore drives tourism and encourages folks to travel to Baltimore. Create Baltimore invests in the arts and culture that bring people here and quite frankly, that make them want to stay. It is that art. It is that culture. It is that grittiness, right? Gritty is pretty. Gritty is swaggy, right? That's what Baltimore is known for. We have an incredible and deeply incredible, vibrant art scene, from our museums to our festival, from folks who are painting to folks who are creating. But none of that is possible without the people, the artists and creators themselves, which is why a large part of Create Baltimore's work is about uplifting these folks and providing them with the tools and support that they need to be successful. Another key part of this work, Mr. Councilman, is maintaining some of Baltimore's most loved cultural institutions and artistic spaces. Like the Top of the World, where we are here today, this is one of my favorite places to go because I can see the whole city. I think I should like work out of here a couple days a week so I can know what's going on. I can see it. But again, I want to thank Robyn, Create Baltimore, and our partners in the city, the governor in the state of Maryland, for their work to keep the observational level here on the 27th floor open to the public. This space is a valuable resource to the city of Baltimore. It's a source of nostalgia for many, including me, who traveled here on field trips to spend a day at the harbor as a young man and like stand up on the glass. That's probably why they put the bar up there, because as you know, originally it wasn't there. But that's what this is about. It also serves as our memorial to 9/11 and holds the history of our port, the sites you can see from here, and major figures across from the history of Baltimore. This is exactly the kind of space that Create Baltimore is meant to support, a place where folks can learn, gather, and reflect on everything that Charm City has to offer. I am so proud of this step forward for the Create Baltimore team and cannot wait to see what their continued leadership does in our community. Thank you very much.
We have time for like a question or two.
Hey, what's the case with Banner? Just a quick question. How do you ideally see Create Baltimore and MoAce working together going forward?
Well, I think, listen, they're deep partners, right? MoAce has its responsibilities. When there's an arts and culture thing, I typically call Lindsay and Robyn at the same time, right? And it's about making sure that that deep partnership. When you think about some of the things, you think about the festivals and you think about the farmers market, there is a role for what Robyn and the team at Create Baltimore is going to do, but then there's a side for the cities, right? Robyn and that team, they can't direct city services, they can't close off streets, they can't pull permits, they can't do all of those things. You're talking about working together as a team, and now we're just going to have an even stronger arts and culture team here in the city of Baltimore. Anybody else? Bueller? All right, thank you very much.